Hi, I'm Tara, and we're starting a little differently today than we normally do. You can see I don't have anybody sitting next to me. I have this beautiful piece of custom framed art, and this is from the Race for the Cure, which this is the first year that I had the opportunity to actually go to the race, but also work there, and it was extremely overwhelming, extremely emotional. Just an amazing, amazing day. And when I saw this, it just gave me goosebumps. How beautiful this preserved memory is. And so you're going to get a chance to meet the man behind this beautiful piece of artwork, Brian Hart. And he is the owner of Frame d'Art. So come take a seat with us.
Hello, Tara.
Just love this. Thank you for being here.
Sure.
And you basically have a business where you do custom framed art. And when we first started talking, I thought of artwork, just prints. That would be a piece. But that's not really what you do. You do so much more than just a piece of art.
Right. There's so many things you can do in a picture frame store, custom frame store. We get so many articles. We get old pieces from their grandparents. We get children's artwork, and they're all different sizes and different needs for people. People will do wood frames, metal frames, really neat shadow boxes. There's just endless
Opportunity.
Yeah.
And how did you get into this? I mean, how did you get into custom framing?
When I was in college, I just loved art. I didn't want to have a high-end art gallery, but I just knew I wanted to have a frame store where people could come in and bring their posters, family photos, sports memorabilia, and get it custom framed to go to their house and be preserved for many years. And it's been a lot of fun for 18 and a half years.
One of the things I love is that you really preserve memories. It's not just a beautiful piece of artwork. A lot of the stuff, Brian was showing me a scrapbook of the different types of work he does at his gallery. It really is people's cherished memories and history that you're putting in something that you'll have forever because it is preserved.
Yeah.
Just absolutely beautiful. I have to show you something. He brought this in. This is your son?
Yes.
Did this? This is a piece of artwork. Now, if you can't tell on camera, it is clay that was made into artwork. And I thought to frame this, to frame your child's artwork, what a boost to their self-esteem, their confidence, that, wow, my mom and dad think that my art is worth framing. I mean, imagine what that does to that child, that your art is good enough to be on our wall. And how many people think to do something like that. But this is why you can't just go and buy a frame somewhere. Where would you have one that's mounted, that has the space and everything?
Exactly.
This is why I would need to come to somebody like you.
Yeah, we have the expertise. Myself and two other full-time employees, we help customers with everything they bring in. There are so many different things that people bring in to be framed, and it's a lot of fun too, because we know what's going on their walls. It's going to be on there for many years to preserve that memory.
And one of the things I said, well, what's the difference between going to you and just kind of going into my local craft art supply store and finding a mat and a print? And, you know, we were using this kind of as an example. Here's just kind of a funny shape. So why can't I just walk into my local art supply store and frame this?
Well, you can, but 9 times out of 10, you're not going to find the mat or the frame that's going to match that or be the right size. Whereas in my store, we have a computerized mat cutter. We can custom make every frame. We don't pre-make anything because we never know what size or style or what kind of frame you're going to need. So you can make that just look incredible for the artist or the child for their house.
They're doing it. So everybody get on board with framing your children's art. I love, love, love that. But one of the things I had asked you, and I was very honest about it, is how is the economy affecting your business? I mean, this is something that I'm thinking, okay, if I'm cutting back on expenses, do I really want to pay to have my art framed? How is that? Have you found that? Because you've been in business for a long time. What is this year?
Right. Well, actually, Tara, we are the busiest we've been in 10 years. And I'm really glad because I know there's a lot of stores out there struggling, but we try to give back to the community. It's really important to me. We try to go out there, get involved with the chambers of commerce in town, anything we can do to get into the community, and it's a lot of fun. That way, we do care about our customers. We care about the community around us.
One of the things when we had Corey Johnson on from Conscious 360, she was talking about socially conscious companies, and I think if there's a poster child, that was so funny, of the socially conscious art frame, you are it. You would be that poster child. So what is it? Tell us some of the things that you're involved in that give back to the community.
It was really important for me from the very start when I opened my store to give back to the community, get involved. We donate every week for the last 9 years to Everyday Heroes on Channel 7. We have been giving for many years to the Race for the Cure, donated thousands of dollars worth of framing because it's important. It's an important cause. It feels good, and I know it's important. We're not a huge company, but we do get involved with a lot of different organizations. I hate to tell a charity no. It's important for me to give back.
And right now you're involved in it with the Englewood Children's poster.
Yes, we just last Sunday I was in a store, and I wanted to give back, so we donated all this matting for the city of Inglewood for their calendar contest. We've done that every year.
And that's for children.
Yes.
That's really,
And it's hanging at the city.
yeah.
of
And I
Inglewood.
know when you talked about if I have a choice between going to two stores, going to one that's socially conscious and not just on a big scale, but really in my community, that makes such a difference. That you are out there in the community. When you go to Bryant, I really encourage you, go to Bryant's store. I mean, obviously we're not here on location, but looking through your scrapbook, it is like an art gallery at your store, just to be able to see what you can do and how involved you are in the community. That's what really kind of blows my mind from what you were showing me. You are just everywhere.
We try to make sure that anytime someone thinks of framing, they think of framed art. We just had our 35,000th customer this week.
Wow.
And it's exciting, and we're just going to do whatever we can to just stay busy and give back to the community.
I love that you're that involved. So we just appreciate you being here. Go check out. We're going to put some pictures that you can see some of the work that he's done. But certainly with the holidays coming up and people having, their Thanksgiving and their Christmas and this time of year, or if you need a perfect gift for somebody, perfect reason to stop by Bryant's store. So thank you for
Thank
coming
you.
by. Thank you for being here, and we will see you next week.